All right, let's check out Audacity here. Audacity is a free audio editing program. Let's check out what it can do. First thing I like to do when I open Audacity is check and make sure things are working how I want them to. And that means, am I recording from what I want to, and am I playing sound through what I want to? So you'll see this little microphone here. And mine says it is currently using USB plug-and-play audio device. That's great. That's what I want to use. I'm using a USB microphone here. Now I could also set it to this and it would be recording from my computer microphone, which is worse quality. So I don't want to do that. I want to make sure it's on the microphone that I want. I could also check over here. I can record in mono or stereo. Mono just means you're going to have like one track of audio and it will be the same in a left speaker and a right speaker. So imagine you're wearing headphones. The exact same sound will be playing out of each headphone. You could record in stereo as well, where possibly a different sound is coming out of the left speaker versus the right speaker, but that's probably not necessary for this project. I'm actually going to keep mine on mono just to make things simpler. You might also check where your sound is coming out of. This can be an issue if you have headphones plugged in. You can actually set it to play on the speakers instead of in your headphones. So if you have headphones and speakers plugged in, you can choose here where the sound is coming out of. Okay, so let's do some recording here. Up here you've got some basic recording buttons. Big red button records, so let's record real quick while we're talking here. And I can see these kind of blue waveform here. That's a good thing. It's picking up my audio. If you're not seeing this kind of spiky blueness, that means it's not recording your audio. Okay, so I'll hit stop. It has stopped recording. I can click this to skip back to the start, or this one to skip to the end of the track. I can play it with the play button real quick while we're talking here, and I can see these kind of blue waveforms. I can pause it, and one of the most common problems with Audacity that you'll run into is you'll be like, I can't do anything. There's this thing that says no, can't do it. What's happening is you're paused, but you're not stopped. So notice if I press the stop button, now I can start doing things to my clip. Okay, so let's look at some of the tools we have to use here. First one is this little cursor tool. This is the selection tool. I can use it, just click different places on my audio track and play from those different places. It means it's not recording it. But I can also click and drag to select sections, and then I could do things like press the delete button on my keyboard to get rid of that thing. Or I can select a section and go up to Effect and give it an echo or any number of different effects. Let's check out how that sounds. You can see these kind of blue waveform here. That's a good thing. It's picking up my audio. Hear that echo there? Okay. I could also use this to select a point and go Edit, Clip Boundaries, and Split. We'll see why we might want that in a second, but that can let you split your clip into multiple pieces here. Okay, our next tool is the envelope tool. And this lets us change the volume of the clip. So, for example, I could click here and drag this down, and this will make the volume of this section much quieter. So if I play here, it's picking up my audio. If you're not seeing this section is quieter than this one. Now if I click again, it's going to create another point, and I can actually adjust the volume very specifically for different parts. So I can have it get loud and quiet again. Let's check out how this kind of blue wave see these kind of blue waveform here. That's a good thing. It's picking up my audio. So I can adjust the volume that way. I'll show you the pencil tool here in a second, but first we need the magnifying tool, zoom tool. If I want to make really small adjustments, I can pick the magnifying glass here and left click to zoom in, right click to zoom out. So let's say I want to zoom in on this section right here. And if you zoom way, way, way in, you'll see it. The line becomes individual little points here. This is where the pencil tool could come in, and you can actually just change the volume of those things individually. This tool in general is good for if some odd sound happens while you're recording that you want to get rid of. Let's say, for example, I was just using it the other day. I was recording a video and my email dinged really loud, bing, during my recording, and so I went in and I zoomed in on that part and I just brought the audio of that part down much quieter so there wasn't this loud ding sound. So that can help you make some fine edits. Let's zoom back out. Right click, right click, right click, right click, right click. You'll see I have this big spike here now because I was messing with those points. We might be able to hear it, but it will go pretty fast. And I can see these. You hear that little click? And I can see, and I can see, and I can see. There we go. Okay. One more tool here to look at. Let's zoom back out. This is the moving tool. So I can move different pieces. And this can be useful when you're having multiple tracks. So I just did one recording here, but let's say I did another recording. Let's hit the record button here. This is my... Oh, I'm recording at the end of my first track. Sorry. Let's make file. Okay, sorry. Here we go. I'm going to go to tracks, add new track, and I'll make it a mono track. Now I've got this new track here, and I can record something maybe in this gap right here. Hey, this recording is filling in this gap for a little bit. Blah, 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 blah. My audio. If you're... Okay, so now I've got a couple tracks here. That's a good blue waveform here. That's a good thing. It's picking up. Hey, this recording is filling in this gap for a little bit. Blah, 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 blah. My audio, if you're not seeing this kind of... Okay, and maybe that's not in the right spot that I want. I can shift this around with the move tool as to where I want it. Hey, this recording is filling in this gap for a little bit. My audio, if you're not seeing... Okay, so let's say we've finished our project. We want to go File, Export when we're done, and export as a WAV file is a good choice. MP3 is also a good choice. Come up with a name for it. Choose where you want to save it. Hit save. Don't worry about this screen. It's for if you're making like a track for an album and you want it to have the artist's name and the album and all that sort of stuff. We don't need that right now. So we'll just press OK. And we've saved our audio file to be used in a lot of other things. It could be used in a movie project, video game, or anything like that. Thanks for watching, guys.